Mandy Bostwick lives with her 2 children, Jonah and Johnny, in a remote area of Massachusetts. Not long ago, the family moved into a new home, one that, unlike their previous place, is surrounded by wildlife.
Oh, look at them.
Because of this, Mandy set up security cameras around the property to capture animals passing through. Over time, she recorded everything from bears to bobcats. But one clip left her deeply unsettled. On July 17th, 2022, around 9 p.m., Mandy was away from home when she received a motion alert. She opened the live feed on her phone, and what she saw immediately disturbed her. A figure appears standing several feet from the house, seemingly watching it while trying not to be noticed. Even more unsettling is the way it moves. Its motion looks unnatural and uncanny. Whatever it was, it left Mandy far more worried about her children's safety than the wildlife on her property. Given how isolated the area is, many believe someone, or something, was watching the house. As with most cases like this, whether it was paranormal or something else remains a mystery. A mother and her baby are home alone when something unsettling is caught on camera. At first, she thinks she's imagining it, until her backdoor motion detector goes off. Only she and her child live in the house, so whatever was recorded shouldn't have been there. A child's giggle is suddenly heard inside the house. More disturbingly, her baby is already looking toward where the sound came from. She turns away, trying to ignore it, when running footsteps are heard. As the motion detector activates, she leaves the area and later searches the entire house, thinking a child may have broken in, but finds no one. Whether this was something paranormal or not is unknown. The question remains, who or what was inside the house? This video comes from an Instagram user who says that in 5 years of urban exploration, nothing has ever terrified him like this. At the time, he didn't think it was paranormal, but later research made the experience far darker. The building wasn't fully abandoned. The lights were still on. Almost immediately, his camera began glitching. After exploring the upper floor, he headed downstairs, when music suddenly started playing in a hallway that had been silent minutes earlier. The music sounded like live orchestral music coming from below. As he moved deeper, he heard voices, fast footsteps, and 2 loud bangs from above. Then an eerie, distorted voice echoed upward. Overwhelmed with dread, he decided to leave. Later, he discovered the location is considered one of the most haunted historic sites in the state. Between the glitches, the music, and the voices, he felt the building didn't want him there. So what do you think? Was someone inside, or did something paranormal awaken? A father captures something unsettling on camera. He originally started recording to document a strange noise his baby monitor picks up around 4 p.m. each day. The sound is hard to identify, but it's disturbing enough that he decides to share it. What he didn't expect was to catch something far worse.
All right, check this out. There's this noise coming from the bedroom. But my wife and my baby, they're not here. They're not in the bedroom. And this noise happens every day at this exact time. Yet there's no one in there. No one.
Without warning, the closet door opens on its own, wide enough to clearly show no one inside. Stunned, the father believes this confirms his suspicion that the noises aren't interference, but something paranormal. He thinks whatever opened the door is also responsible for the sounds coming through the monitor. Whether it's a ghost or not, the experience deeply unsettled him. He says he'll keep documenting the activity, but so far, this is the creepiest thing he's captured. What do you think? Paranormal evidence or something else entirely? You decide. Lauren Combs lives alone in a house located far from anyone else. Ever since moving in, she's had the constant feeling that something is haunting her. She's tried to ignore it, but between her dog Luna reacting to things she can't see and a growing number of strange incidents, that's become impossible. While many of these moments are unsettling, one recent video stands out as the most disturbing. It's close to midnight when this takes place in her living room. Lauren writes that ignoring it is no longer an option. She's now documenting everything and reaching out for help. Lauren's dog suddenly begins to whimper. Moments later, an object falls on its own. Shortly after that, the doorbell starts ringing repeatedly, yet the exterior camera shows no one at the front door. Many viewers warned that opening the door may have been a mistake, believing whatever rang it could now be inside. Whether anything was let in or not, the next incident seems to suggest things only got worse.
Because my shirt is 6 and I'm 1.
I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous.
Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, aye, Captain. Yes. Yeah, holy Captain, your horror culture is harvestable. Ah, good. Come on, think. Fine. Hurry happily, and Hank is hungry.
Out of nowhere, Lauren's hair is yanked by something unseen. At first, she assumes her cat is responsible, but quickly realizes the cat isn't even in the room. Understandably shaken, Lauren believes the activity in her home is escalating, and she feels she's running out of options. So what do you think? Is Lauren truly being haunted? Or is there another explanation for what's happening inside her home? A mother is sorting through her child's toys when she comes across a toy camera she once bought for her daughter. What she didn't know was that the camera contained a photo, one that still unsettles her to this day.
So I got my daughter this camera from Amazon for Christmas. She's 3, almost 4. We're just hanging out at home today by ourselves. My husband's at work. She's been telling us she's been seeing somebody in her room, that she can't really sleep well. She refuses to sleep in there. We just moved to this house. I never set the date or time on this camera because it was just like a little play camera, so she would quit taking her phones and taking pictures of herself because she's at that age right now. So we just like never set the time. So she just took a picture and she says, "Mommy, look, there's a man in the photo." I said, "What?" She said, "There's a man in my photo." And I went like that real quick. Like, this just happened just like 5 minutes ago. Like, no one else is here. It's just us. Like, I'm gonna have to change the date and time so I can get more pictures for y'all. But look at that. In this new house, she says she's been seeing people.
The photo appears to show a shadowy figure inside their home. The mother believes it may be the same man her daughter claims to see, even though she herself has never seen him outside of this image. That detail makes her fear something may be attached to her child. Whether it's truly paranormal is unclear, but many viewers believe the photo shows something otherworldly. Ghost or not, you decide. A dog owner is home alone when something deeply unsettling is caught on camera. YouTuber Hoopla originally thought the footage would expose a prank by a friend, making it seem like a typical intruder video. But as it unfolds, it becomes clear something else is happening.
Nala! 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 Derek? Nala, come on out. Nala, come on out, seriously. Derek?
No. What's wrong, Angel? Who do I love? Who do I love, pretty girl?
Derek? Derek, that you? Nala. Nala. Come on, we're going. Nala, we're leaving. Let's go.
Hoopla finds Nala hiding in a room, clearly terrified. He then hears a noise coming from the kitchen and panics, thinking someone may have broken in. He rushes to grab Nala and leave, but suddenly the bedroom door closes on its own. That's when he realizes it isn't a person in the house, but something else entirely. Convinced the incident was paranormal, Hoopla says his dog has never been the same since. So what do you think happened that night? Something supernatural? Or is there a logical explanation? You decide. A family in Mexico says they've been dealing with unexplained activity in their home. It started with random knocks at the door. No one there when they checked. Soon after, objects inside began moving on their own. Since that first knock, the disturbances have continued, often late at night, and seem to stop only after being acknowledged. Because of how frequent it became, the family began recording.
Son las... no sé si se alcanza a ver, las 3 de la mañana con 1 minuto. Y mi hermana me acaba de levantar porque dice que se escuchan ruidos en el cuarto. Mi esposo y mi niña están dormidos y vamos a ir a ver qué se escucha en el cuarto. No hay nadie, solamente estamos mi hermana, mi hija, mi esposo y yo. Aquí en este cuarto está solo porque en esos últimos días nadie ha podido dormir aquí. Como podrán ver, el cuarto está totalmente solo y pues nadie duerme aquí, solo estamos nosotros. Mi hermana dice que se escuchan cosas, pero... ay, me asusté. Pero no sé, pues no se oye nada, no sabe... Ay. Amor, levántate. Levántate porque allá le pegaron a la puerta. No sé qué pasó. Venimos Sara y yo. Se escuchó la puerta. Se escuchó la puerta. Mira, acabamos de venir y no estaba así. Todos los cajones están abiertos. Oh, Dios.
The bedroom cabinets are suddenly wide open, as if the room had been searched through and then abandoned. The family is certain no person did this. As they continue checking the house, something else happens.
La niña está dormida. Estamos solos. No sabemos qué fue lo que pudo haber pasado. Pues no. Mi esposo anda viendo. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué es, amor?
Se movió la puerta, no sé qué va a caer aquí. Nada. A ver, espérate.
No hay nada. No hay nada en el baño.
A loud noise comes from the bathroom, with no clear cause. Like the other incidents, it can't be explained. Strangely, after this, the activity stops for a while. Then one night, it starts again.
Estamos otra vez aquí. Son las... no sé ni qué horas son, pero se están escuchando ruidos. Y estamos solas. Mi esposo anda trabajando. Mis hermanas están dormidas. Saraí, despiértate. Acompáñenme a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos otra vez. Voy a despertar a Ani. Mi amor, levántense por favor para que me acompañen a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos. Vamos, agarra por favor a la niña. Dios mío, estamos solas. No sé si alcanzan a escuchar. Se escucha el perro. ¿Qué horas son, hija? Son las 3:33 de la mañana. Ay, Dios. Dicen que esta hora es muy buena para que crezcan las cosas, ¿eh? Estamos solas. Mi esposo le tocó trabajar hoy. Estamos nosotras solas. Tenemos mucho... No, abrázame. Tenemos mucho miedo. Hace como 15 días que se empezó. ¿Qué escucharon estos ruidos? imposible. Ay. Nos es imposible dormir. Cuando estemos solas. Ay, no, no puede ser. No puede ser, no puede ser. Cada vez se nos hace más difícil dormir. Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios. Ay, no. No sé si alcanzaron a ver, pero se movió la cortina. Acompáñenme, por favor, a ver si no es alguien. Ay, no, que puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser. ¿Hay alguien? Ay, Dios mío, no quiero salir.
The family is woken by shuffling sounds coming from the same bedroom. As they record, the curtain begins to move on its own. A breeze could explain that, but not the loud banging noises or why the dogs are barking non-stop. Like many cases, there's still no definitive explanation for what's happening inside this home. Japanese paranormal investigator Gachan from the YouTube channel Clip Store ventures alone into an abandoned hotel. The building shut down over 30 years ago after falling into financial ruin, a collapse that reportedly drove the owner to take his own life. Since then, visitors have claimed to see a man's apparition and even hear his voice echoing through the empty halls. While exploring the hotel's second floor, Gachan begins hearing strange noises coming from the hallway, leaving him visibly shaken. One of the hotel room doors suddenly slams shut on its own. Startled, Gachan repeatedly calls out to check if anyone else is inside the building. No one responds. He cautiously checks the room, but it's completely empty. As he continues exploring, he keeps hearing a dripping sound coming from the elevator shaft. Eventually, he reaches the top of the building and peers inside the open shaft. And what happens next is downright terrifying. At first, he sees nothing that could explain the noise. But as he walks away, His camera pans back and captures something horrifying. The pale outline of two legs hanging inside the top of the elevator shaft. Gachan doesn't realize what he's recorded until reviewing the footage later at home. So do those legs belong to the spirit of the hotel's deceased owner? Or is there another explanation? Let me know what you think. In this footage, a man is woken by a strange noise while staying overnight at his aunt's old house. What he records ends up being far more disturbing. The video was posted about 9 months ago, and he says unusual things happen throughout the night, this moment being the worst.
Still hearing voices. Jesus Christ. I hear knocking again.
A child's voice is suddenly heard close to the camera. He immediately runs out of the room and straight to his car. Very little is known beyond this clip, which only makes it more unsettling. Even on its own, the footage is chilling. The first video comes from TikTok user hauntedhouse84. It begins with the homeowner upstairs, when loud, strange noises suddenly start coming from the kitchen below. The problem is, no one else is in the house.
Hello?
Despite the noise, the uploader manages to stay calm and heads downstairs to check it out. The moment he steps into the kitchen, the sounds abruptly stop. That's when he notices something unsettling. Several kitchen cabinets are standing wide open, as if someone had been frantically searching through them. He pans the camera around to show the extent of it all. Just as it seems like nothing else will happen, he's caught completely off guard. Without warning, a kitchen utensil shoots out of a drawer. He shouts and backs away in panic, and as he retreats upstairs, the noises start up again, almost as if whatever is there is reacting or following him. Then the video cuts off. The timing makes the paranormal hard to ignore. The silence when he enters, the open cabinets like a warning, and the utensil flying out as a direct response. So, what do you think is happening in this house? Is it really haunted, or just an elaborate hoax? The choice is yours. For 6 months, Matthew Wayne has been hearing clicking sounds and whispers in his home. He tried ignoring them, but the noises only became more frequent, especially when he felt afraid. Believing they were reacting to his fear, he began recording to get help. One night, while watching TV, the sounds start again.
Okay, so I'm just sat here. I said I were going to start trying to document it. I've been trying to watch this. Literally, myself, it's literally just the corner of the sofa. Trying to watch this, I swear to God I can hear like whispering. Right, I'm gonna listen for a minute. I hate doing this. I don't know why I've decided to do this. So I'm just trying to watch TV. I swear I just keep hearing whispering. About 10 minutes ago, I just heard like 3 really loud. Right, okay. I'm gonna flip it because nobody wants to see my ugly face, and I'm gonna sit and listen, and I'm gonna be quiet. See if anyone else can hear it.
The footage captures heavy breathing close to him, along with faint whispering. Disturbed, Matthew shares the video. He says the activity has continued, and for now, he's staying with family. What's causing the sounds remains unknown. A woman named Ale Valencia from Mexico shared a piece of footage that completely broke the internet's heart. Her younger sister had been battling cancer, and Ali had been posting updates about her condition for months. But sadly, her sister didn't make it. Not long after, the family gathers for a memorial to honor her life, sharing memories and grieving together. But in the middle of the morning, something strange happens. And Ailey quickly grabs her phone and starts recording. A balloon suddenly starts moving on its own, slowly, mysteriously, drifting straight toward her younger brother. It doesn't just float past him. It leans in, almost like it's trying to hug him, like someone is saying one final goodbye. And just a moment after that, something happens that he wasn't prepared for. The brother suddenly jolts forward, startled, like someone or something just touched his back. People online said it felt like a final comfort, a gentle reminder that love doesn't disappear. It lingers even after goodbye, and somehow finds a way to reach the ones who need it most. Footage from a house under construction was shared online after something inside terrified the man recording it. The man, known as Deaf Paddler, was born deaf. Despite being unable to hear, he works on major construction projects and often posts videos of his builds, from crafting kayaks to remodeling properties. But on March 10th, 2023, he uploaded a very different kind of video. In it, he shows a house he's currently renovating. He doesn't speak, but his body language makes it clear. Something has shaken him. He continues filming as he walks through the house, documenting the space. But what happens next sends him running for his life. While recording in the basement, a chair suddenly slides forward, directly toward him. It doesn't tip or shift randomly. It moves straight in his direction. Startled, he immediately runs out. The house had given him no prior issues. But after witnessing that moment, Deaf Paddler became convinced something unexplained had happened there. In the following video, two sisters are home alone when their house alarm suddenly goes off. They hide inside a room, unsure of what's happening.
I'm recording. Wait. Do you hear that?
Their security footage shows the front door opening, as if someone entered. But when they replay the moment, no one is visible. It simply swings open on its own. The sisters didn't see this happen live. They only knew the door was open. Hearing a police siren outside only adds to the tension. Then things escalate.
What is it?
The footage later shows a small, shadowy figure quickly darting past the camera. At first, they thought an intruder had broken in, but after reviewing the clip, they realized it didn't look like a person. The figure moves unusually fast and disappears without clear features.
Okay, and then after I came back from my phone and like later on we were looking at the footage again, just like with a clear mind.
Yeah. If it is something, I don't want to... The fact that it just moved so quickly.
Yeah.
But then like the motion capture camera didn't see that shape. And like when it was tracking the movement.
How could it have even known that it was movement?
Like why is it that you see it one time and then in the rest of the footage there's like no... It's picking up on something, but there's nothing there. So why is it that we only see it like one time? But it just freaks me out.
Even the camera struggles to track it. At times, no motion box appears when it passes by. Other moments show the green tracking box lighting up in empty darkness. This had never happened before, until the night the door opened on its own.
Also, like, front door opening on its own,
Yeah,
that was closed. We closed that door.
And I mean, this house is like brand new. Like it's not old or like anything.
Yeah, it's not like the latches are like faulty or something.
Everything works.
And then getting into the bedroom, we closed the door the whole way. Like it latched into the door frame.
Fully
like
shut.
When you push it, you hear it click into place. We fucking heard it click into place.
We did.
And why the would it open? So
yeah, I don't know. I still get chills.
Dude, for real.
The sisters believe something paranormal may have entered the house. Whether it was supernatural or something else entirely remains unclear. What do you think the camera captured that night? A father named Stephen has been sharing videos online, claiming that one of the rooms in his house is heavily haunted. In one clip, his wife is simply folding clothes when something unsettling happens. Recently, Stephen and his family have started avoiding the room after capturing this disturbing moment. He's especially concerned because his daughter often plays there alone. Then, one night, while he was by himself, he noticed the bedroom door begin moving on its own. The door slowly opens in uneven movements, pauses, then suddenly shuts. Just before it closes, the lights switch off, and the camera clearly captures the switch flipping. That detail makes Stephen doubt it was a draft. If no one was near the door, what turned off the lights? But the unsettling moments in that room didn't stop there.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now? Let's do it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yay! Yeah!
While playing with his daughter, Stephen later noticed that one of the window slats briefly lifted and then dropped back down, as if something peeked through. According to Stephen, that wouldn't be possible since the bedroom is on the second floor.
As if you're inside the room. There's no possible way. There's no possible way that someone can move the blinds from the outside of the room. There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds from the inside.
Stephen points out another detail that makes the situation even more disturbing.
Okay, so I might just be rambling, but I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what you see.
Oh, you got it.
There are no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds.
With the room located upstairs and no explanation for the moving slat or the lights switching off, Stephen believes something paranormal may be happening. He and his family continue to report uneasy experiences in that bedroom, though no new footage has surfaced. For now, the mystery remains.
I want to catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
The following video shows 3 friends hanging out at a friend's house when something unsettling is caught on camera. What starts as a casual get-together quickly turns disturbing when the host films her friends using a new camera.
Cámara. Hey. Hola. Eso, mi cámara. Me gusta. Hola. Qué divina tu cámara. ¿Te gusta? Mía, boluda. A nadie me regaló. Me regaló mi mamá. Ay, comiste todo, hija de puta. Tenía hambre. Escucha, trámate un hambre. Hace mate. Dale, dale. Mira. Aguanta que todo. No usa. Ahí está. Ajá. Dale, te compraste y no te usa. Escucha, ¿qué pasó con Gaby? Te cuento lo que pasó. Gaby tuvo un accidente. ¿Qué le pasó? Chocó con la moto. Con la moto del papá. No, dale, eso estamos. Y para eso vinimos más o menos. Dale. No, qué crosa. Vinimos a visitar para eso. Dale, claro. Dale, boludo. Que lo estábamos jugando con eso anoche. Dale. Y vamos a grabar con tu cámara. Dale, vamos. Pará. Saca eso ahí. Ahí no, tráele más allá. A ver. Ahí estamos entonces. Acá. Ahí. Más frío, tu mate. Ahí. Está frío. Más o menos. Ahí. Tengo un hambre. Ahí se deja, ahí está. Ahí está, ¿verdad? Feliz. Para preguntar, yo tengo más experiencia. Pregunta, bueno, ¿en serio lo que está pasando? Sí, en serio. Pregunta si hay alguien en esta casa. ¿Hay alguien en esta casa?
No jodan, ¿en serio se movió? No jodan, ¿en serio? ¿Viste? Vos sos boluda.
Ay, no. No, una joda. Ay, fue una joda, basta.
¿Puedo hacer con eso?
Pero, boluda, disculpa. No, jodita. Ay, pero para empezar, bien.
Pero si vos...
Bueno, para clarizar. Eso se movió en serio.
Sí.
Hay que terminar.
Agarrá. No, mira. No. Boluda, dale, que tengo miedo, boluda.
If you watch closely near the end of the clip, just before the lights go out, a wine glass can be seen moving on its own. Once they notice it, the mood changes instantly. The group later believes they shouldn't have used a makeshift Ouija board earlier that night. Little is known about the video since the original source is unclear. As always, you decide: real paranormal activity or something else entirely. A family sold their home for cheap after living there for only a year, saying too many strange things kept happening inside. 3 months later, the new owner's son hears a weird noise somewhere in the house.
Okay, I was sitting here playing New Vegas because Noah and his dad went out to clean their clothes, and I don't like clothes. And I was sitting here and I started hearing all these noises. I think there's a ghost in here. I'm not scaring the hell out of me. So I'm gonna ask it some questions to see if it's here anywhere. Okay, here we go. Is there anyone here? Why are you here? Do you want to hurt me? Okay, yeah, there's definitely something fucking here. That came from Noah's room. What the f? You see that? What the f? Hey, why are you moving that paper? Why are you moving the newspaper?
He starts asking the entity a few questions. Then a loud thud suddenly startles him. A newspaper floats on its own, like an invisible force is touching it. He decides to check his brother's room, and it did not go well.
Why are you in Noah's room? What's so special about in here? Fuck, I think it's in his room. What the f? What the fuck? Shit! God damn it!
When he enters the room, the door slams shut by itself, and a bag goes flying, like something just shoved it hard. He can't handle the tension and runs for his life. But he's determined to capture what's really going on in the house. So the next day, he records again. And this time, it's much worse.
So this time I will be prepared. So I won't freak out or cuss as much. So, okay, yeah, it's still here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, maybe we'll be over there again. What are you? Do you want to hurt me? What do you want to do to me? Oh shit. Okay, fuck. Shit. Okay. Probably. Oh shit. Okay, fuck. Oh my god. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god. What the fuck?
As usual, objects start falling on their own. A kitchen drawer opens by itself. But the most terrifying part comes at the very end. An otherworldly scream. Unfortunately, there's been no update since this video. Some viewers even speculate they moved out and sold the house. So is the house really haunted? Did the previous family experience the same thing? Is that why they sold it? Or is this all an elaborate hoax? The choice is yours. This next clip comes with very little information, but the footage speaks for itself. A child is asleep in their crib when something unsettling is caught on camera. The incident happens at exactly 3:33 a.m., a time many people associate with something ominous. The child suddenly wakes up stands and stares into the darkness as if focused on something unseen. Seconds later, a toy or music box turns on by itself. Then, without warning, the crib begins to shake on its own. There's no additional context, and the original source is unknown. Whatever happened that night remains unexplained. This video comes from Simon Lockhart, a hotel security guard working at a location rumored to be haunted due to multiple paranormal reports. One night on duty, Simon investigates a noise coming from the hotel's attic, and what happens next is unsettling.
I'm over at the restaurant right now that's connected to our hotel. The door's been wide open, and they said they've seen lights going on and off in here. This is the attic area. Very, very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe. Hello? Oh my God. There's no one here. There's no one here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Just leave me alone.
Simon was rushed to the hospital after falling from the attic. He says something tugged on his shirt, causing him to lose balance, and claims he heard a clear voice as soon as he entered the space. Some viewers believe a spirit inside the attic reacted to his presence. While that can't be confirmed, Simon says paranormal activity is still reported at the hotel. Of all his experiences, this remains the most frightening. TikTok user Music Lover shared this video in June 2025, but it wasn't filmed by them. According to the description, the footage was sent by their father, who says it was recorded by caretakers at their uncle's shared home. That alone makes it unsettling. This wasn't made for social media, but was passed along because it disturbed the people who saw it. Their father believes the video shows the spirit of their grandfather, possibly haunting the uncle. Music Lover disagrees, saying whatever appears in the footage feels far too aggressive to be him.
As it would have in 1901, when a servant of good stature would want it.
Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, hell no. No freaking way.
Throughout the clip, multiple strange events occur before it abruptly cuts off. Objects move, the atmosphere feels chaotic, and whatever is present doesn't seem passive. It appears to be acting out. Music Lover says the video left them completely unsure of what to believe. So, what do you think? Is this a deceased family member trying to make contact? Or does the violent nature of the activity point to something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts.
No freaking way.
This next video was uploaded by Sam J., a member of her high school's yearbook team. One afternoon, while a group of seniors were rehearsing for a graduation ceremony last spring, a camera inside the auditorium captured something that left students and even staff terrified.
That's okay. We don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. Odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
The principal keeps the rehearsal moving, brushing it off as nothing serious. He suggests it could have just been wind pressure. But what happens next completely changes his mind.
Programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys can take leadership. Everybody to give us their science. There it goes again.
Yeah. Like one of those where like
we must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're going to go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then we got no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That, right. Then we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And just fly away. You flew away now.
At that point, the wind explanation stops making sense. A student's cap suddenly flies off their head, almost like someone knocked it away. It shoots across the room in a fast, sharp motion and lands near the exit, even though no one is seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially downplayed it, can't explain what he's seeing. According to Sam J., he looked just as confused as everyone else. They finish the rehearsal and leave about an hour later. The next day, Sam records the exit door to show it isn't automatic, because if it were, that could explain a lot. But since it isn't, and considering what happened with the cap, some people believe the auditorium may have been disturbed by something unexplainable. And if that's true, maybe the seniors won't be too sad to leave that school behind. On March 4th, 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when something sudden jolts her awake. She doesn't realize it in the moment, but her house has just been struck by lightning. And that isn't the only thing she doesn't notice right away, because that same night, her camera records something genuinely unsettling. At the exact moment the lightning hits, something appears in her room that's hard to explain.
Okay. So that's me in bed, there's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness up.
It's easy to miss because it happens so fast. But slowed down, you can see it.
Do you see that? Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom. And then they're gone. And then it's just gone. With this thing, keep in mind,
Destiny can't figure out exactly what was captured, but she says she can clearly make out the outline of a body. The image isn't perfectly clear, yet something that wasn't there suddenly appears, then vanishes in an instant.
So over here is where I capture the footage. I do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically I saw the flash.
But that wouldn't be the only strange thing recorded that night. Over in the living room, her security camera captures the fire department arriving to check for any hazards caused by the lightning strike. During their inspection, something happens that's seriously chilling.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firefighters, they swear they saw someone sitting on the couch.
Really? Yeah, well, invited is right now. Invited is a strong word. I had to say it. Part of my life.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone, the back cushion suddenly rises, almost like someone just stood up after sitting there. Now sure, it's possible a firefighter had leaned on it, and it simply popped back into place after moving away. However, what happens next is harder to explain.
You know what, actually, I knew you did. That's the very corner of the dark and the light wall. There you go. Oh, okay. Alright, I might help. All I need are 10 minutes.
In another moment from the same recording, no one is leaning on the couch, or even standing close to it. Yet an imprint seems to shift and clear, as if someone had been sitting there and then got up. None of the firefighters noticed it in real time, and Destiny didn't catch it at first either, until she reviewed every clip from that night. And while she's scrubbing through the footage, she spots one more detail that's easy to miss.
Another floor. No, not that I mean, we've got like city blackouts. Neighbors still have power, so. Situation.
Early on, when one firefighter keeps glancing at the couch like he's still seeing someone there, a candle that was burning suddenly goes out. Then later, another candle extinguishes too. The two candles going out, combined with both firefighters believing they saw someone on that couch, makes the whole night feel disturbingly unexplainable. With everything that happened, it's no surprise Destiny thinks she may have captured something paranormal on camera. But like most videos like this, it's hard to know for sure. So far, there haven't been any updates. So for now, this one remains unexplained. As always, let me know what you think. During a live news report, something unsettling was caught on camera. On September 19th, 2017, a powerful earthquake struck central Mexico, killing hundreds and destroying buildings. One of the most tragic sights was a collapsed school, where students were believed to be trapped under the rubble. Rescuers reported hearing faint cries during the search. As news crews filmed the scene, one broadcast captured something unusual, something viewers quickly noticed and began recording.
Este túnel y en la parte de arriba lo están tratando de hacer desde el techo de este, digamos, como balcón. Hay socorristas tanto de la Cruz Roja como del Ejército Mexicano y del Plan Marina que están pues con los planos del edificio en mano y continúan la versión de que están muy cerca de lo que era el área de cocina y el área del comedor.
Inside a crack in the damaged wall, a pale, childlike face appears, seemingly watching the rescuers. It remains completely still, with an eerie, lifeless presence. What makes it stranger is that nothing is visible at first. Then the face appears later in the same spot. Some believe it could be the spirit of a child who didn't survive. Others think there may be another explanation. What do you think was seen in that footage? It's late at night somewhere in Chile when a man captures something happening right in front of him as he lies in bed. And what he records next will send chills down your spine.
Sale, conchetumare. Conchetumare.
It's around 3 a.m. when this happens. The man speaks toward the door and tells it to open. And it does. Slowly, just a few inches at first, before swinging all the way open. It happens almost immediately, like whatever is on the other side is listening. The man then gets up and goes to check, but there's no one there. Naturally, he's shaken to his core, realizing something unexplainable may have just happened. He believes it was paranormal, and most viewers seem to agree. But you be the judge. Was the door really opening on its own, or was it something else?